You know, down the back of the Boggy pub, they've got the little pier and all that.
Yeah.
Andy had been told, stay here and drink, mate, but you're whacked. Don't come in and get your friends to get the beer, just sit there and have a good time listening to music. So with that, he took that on board and he thought, I'll sober up by diving into the water down the back of the Curtis River, down Boggy Creek. He went down there, mate, I was watching him. He dives in. It's only like 2 foot deep, and 3 foot of mud. Mate, this guy got his head stuck in the fucking mud. And I'm singing a song, I'm looking around, I'm seeing Andy's legs like a frog waving around the edge.
I was going to say, did he even go in and go smack line on top of it?
He re-emerges like, whoa! Rubbing this weed and mud. And shaking my head thinking, I'm by myself, no one's watching me, and I'm just singing and watching. This is like great stuff. And he comes back up the stairs, back up onto the decking because we're playing at the end of the deck before there's a little stage. I said, oh, disaster happening. He's wandered straight into the bar, he's got seaweed and and all he's dressed in is a pair of footy necks. He's got seaweed and mud all over him. The owner of the pub, Ken Smith, Smithy? He stopped. There was you're not coming in. You're not coming in, you're like that. And he sort of like gently nudged him out the door, and Andy, a gentle big person, is pretty obligingly going back. And Ken Smith gives him a bit of a shove, and Andy doesn't like that, and he shoves Ken Smith back. Unbeknownst to Andy is my cousin watching the whole show, who sees his publican getting attacked by a Maori from out of town, and in one foul swoop launched the biggest right you've ever seen. What's the bloke he used to do TV ringside? Let's say he launched it from the 2 bob seats. Like he actually stood up and simultaneously threw this punch that lifted Andrew off the ground and landed flat on the deck, unconscious. Basically at my feet while I'm still singing a happy song. It's a real spin out. But there's a twist to this. There's a twist to this story because a few years later I met Andrew and I'm looking at him and I'm thinking he's just like my cousin Belded. And he's got one front tooth missing. I just suddenly said, how'd you lose that tooth? Oh, I fell out my glue. Oh, okay. End of conversation. That gets left for a year. Over at my place in McKnight Street, I got Robbie Maloney visiting. Bloke had done the damage. Andrew calls in. And I said, Robbie, you ever seen this bloke before? He said, I think that's the bloke I said, Andrew comes back in. Said, Andrew, did you ever get belted up down Boggy Creek? Oh, fuck, man, yeah, it was like, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, never saw the guy, don't even know who it was.
I said, well, there's the bloke. Yeah, what'd you do that for? Well, you were assaulting me publican. He goes, yeah, they told me I was out of line. Yeah, they are now, as we speak, the best of mates. But it was like, it was a serious situation. I mean, when Robbie throws a punch that's not half-assed, is it?
Oh, he's fierce little man.
Yeah, he's fucking
not angry.
So what happened to Andy? What did you do with Andy?
Actually, Jeanette and I went into nurse mode. His missus showed up.
D.
And the publican, Robbie went home because he had a look at the damage he'd done. He actually told me later on he felt sick in the stomach, seeing the bloke lying there bleeding all over the place.
As he would.
Felt a bit sorry for him. And me and...
covered in seaweed and mud.
Seaweed, mud and blood.
The mud and the blood and the beer.
He's on your legs.
They were on like usually some like football club footy trip kind of thing.
It was messy then.
Yeah, he was blind when he got there. You know? He didn't deserve to have what happened, but he looked like he might have been like going to cause some trouble. So my cousin, and his mom was acting like, oh, there's security. I haven't got any. I'll look after the Republican. And that's how Matt
So you
Andrew.
fixed him up.
Eh?
You fixed him up.
Jeanette and I nursed him back to health and checked his pupils and all that bullshit, yeah.
How long was he out for?
Probably spent a good minute on the deck, loss of consciousness. Now, it was a little hard to decipher between concussion and being completely pissed blind.
And just sleep.
That's always a hard call to make, you know. Are you in a coma or have you just passed out and that feel like as you do?
Yeah.